Hey, 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 how's everybody doing? Church was good today. The topic was from the book of Jonah. Don't be a Jonah. We all know the story of Jonah. Just hard headed. God told Jonah to go to preach the word and he refused. He went and got on the ship, went somewhere else, went to the bottom of the boat and he went to bed. Later on, the seamen that was on the ship, right? They must have been dealing. Well, they said first of all, the Bible said they were calling out to their gods. Well, if you're dealing with somebody else except for the living God, then there's a lot of witchcraft and stuff involved. So when you read the book of Jonah this week, notice that it said that they threw out their sticks because they needed the witches to tell them who fault was it that the winds was roaring and the boat was about to sink and all of that. The Bible said that the winds were so boisterous, but that was God. But they was throwing sticks to find out who did this. So the witches told them, and it pointed to Jonah. They went down to the bottom of the galley, and the mariner man said to Jonah, "Look, I need you to call out to your God." And Jonah's like, Psh, he can't call out to God. God just told him to do something that he refused to do. Okay, so now Jonah says, because he knew he was guilty, just throw me overboard. Just throw me over. But God is a God who sees everything. We don't get away from God. God saw what Jonah did, and when they threw him over, the fish ate him up. The Bible says a big fish. I say a whale. I don't know what it was. Anyway, the fish ate him up. And we got to realize this. I want you to read that real good, because we know when Jonah fell in the well, it's almost impossible to live in a well. I mean, unless God do it. But from my reading, Jonah died. Jonah died in that well. His body was in the well, but his soul was in hell. And listen, read real careful how Jonah cried out. It said he felt like weeds was wrapped around his head. He said, "I feel like I'm in hell." He said he couldn't take this. But why is it something always got to happen to us, right? Really significant, really bad, before we could hear what God say. God had told Jonah to go preach. Jonah said, "I'm not going to go preach nothing." He got on the boat and went the other way. So now Jonah's in hell experiencing hell. So what cut it that God put Jonah back in his body and allowed the fish to throw up? All of a sudden, because Jonah realized what he did, Jonah says this, "I feel like I want to give a praise, a thanksgiving." How dare Jonah? How dare us put God through all we do, and now we want to have a praise party when it don't have to be that hard. If we could just live for how God tells us to live. Some of us are still in refusal, still in denial that God called you. Don't you know God got a job for everybody? Maybe you're not preaching. Maybe you're just teaching. Maybe you're the Sunday school teacher. Maybe you're the usher. Maybe you're the one who cleaned up the bathroom. All of the hands of the church work together. God called us for something. He didn't call us to just sit around and do nothing. So after God puts Jonah back together, now Jonah can go preach, and do what God has told him to do. Why we do this to God? When God gives you something to do, please go and do it. Don't hesitate. Don't tell God no. Now, we have to remember, every time we tell God no, we tell Satan yes. You guys have a good day on purpose, because you deserve it. Talk with you soon. Bye for now.